This is Krinstar, and today I'm going to be messing around with Instacord and InstaScale from I think WA Productions and or WA Production, and they're actually by these guys, RF Music. Um, so basically, I think WA helped put them on like Plug-in Boutique or get them known. What these do is basically like why I purchased them. I wasn't I still don't have actually very good music theory when it comes to chords and memorizing on the scales and stuff like that. So these kind of help the scales and the chords aspects. Instacord basically allows you in two button presses to mess with the whole entire chord based upon any set of progressions. The progressions are up and down here, so it starts with a D sharp, A sharp, C sharp, G sharp, and you can change them any way you like and set your own and say that I wanted to just play the C major scale. It changes the C major scale. I am actually playing. There we go. And basically, I'm playing these right here. Change the which ones that you do. These are the black keys. These are the white keys. Basically, these right here are the actions that you take on this side. These are the actions you take on this side. So you can see it lighting up when it plays them. So down at the bottom, I'm showing you, this should have the MIDI that, yeah. The MIDI that I'm playing down here, or I mean, the MIDI that I'm playing should go into here and you can see which ones are which. So you can hear the pitch change, but the same keys are pressed. So that kind of helps keep within the chord. So you can play like all the up to the bass note, the second note, third note. This also supports strumming. You can change what it does. It's got pretty good uh, variation of what it does. You can have it hit all four notes of the chord within one key press. So it kind of like think of it like a macro for your keyboard for the uh, music theory challenged. So you can have velocities go up, velocity goes down. Change it so you can have very quiet, very loud on any one of this. So if I wanted to strum up very slow with all of them pressed. Pretty cool. It allows you to do presets. I do have all the expansion packs, so I got like jazz and all of these extra presets. These don't come with Instacord. These do, and it's got your standard chords. But if you wanted more chords like for like rave chords and stuff like that, then you buy the expansion pack. So if I wanted to play some lo-fi chords. And get you playing piano like you were doing it for several years and still have no clue what you're doing. of the things that this kind of pigeonholes you into the chord with your keyboard controller. So trying to do like passing notes or other notes outside of the chord is kind of more impossible to do. Because like your whole keyboard's just taken up with trying to play the chords, which is cool if you're just focusing on like major chords and you're just the chord player of the group, or you just wanted to focus on laying down tracking chords. There's probably a whole bunch of stuff in here that like you can do transposes up. Um, and stuff like that. You can mess with it up and down, do different actions. This thing's really flexible for getting down chords and stuff like that. So I bought it about a year ago and I was messing around with it. It goes on sale all the time on Plugin Boutique for like $20, or it's packaged with Instacord and now Insta Scale and Instacord, InstaScale, and Instacomposer, which is like the captain chords and the stuff that allows you to push a button and it generates your entire composition for your song or whatever. I don't have that. I already owned captain chords and Scalar too when it came out, so I'm kind of passing on that one. Um, uh, so this is basically cool for messing around with live playing, and if you're basically an amateur for the chords and you don't know them all yet, which kind of is me still. So that's kind of cool. Alternative. Also, there is something called InstaScale. Basically, this allows you to bind the keyboard to just the scale and only allows you to play the scale. It has kind of a weird interface to it, at least on the controller side. Okay, so the theory on this is that it allows you to play with the scale, but the chords you hit, these +1, +2, +3, +4, go up the actual scale, and then R and H. H is home. R is, I guess, reset the chord counter. And then -1, -2, -3 means goes down in pitch down the scale. So this goes up the scale. This goes down the scale. That the R is recall, meaning the last note played. So you can get up to the point where you want. There it goes. Allows you to do all kinds of crazy stuff. So basically I'm only pressing the same key over and over again. It either goes up by 1 or by 2 or by 3 or by 4, depending on what you play. So you can go up and down the scale. You can change the scale. You can change the root note and the octave that you're playing, and a couple other things. This one I am not really that. I really don't see the appeal of this one, other than, again, because I don't see myself needing to go up and down the scale that much on my controller, my MIDI controller, to do things. It has the stuff here, and I think I'm going to be bad selling this one because again, it's just one I haven't played with a whole lot. The concept is kind of cool of using a MIDI controller to go up and down the scale if you don't know the scale, but I just don't know in reality where I would use this to produce music other than um, because it just feels really weird to go up and down so high and because I want to naturally play the notes on that scale. It's almost better than just to use your built-in in Reason. You got the notes and chords to limit to what you're playing, and then in Bitwig you got the same thing. It actually in Bitwig Perfect can release these both tools, and you really don't need them. This is majorly for like I can see like Reason or any other DAW that doesn't have a whole lot of support, or you like the concept of having your MIDI controller in a live environment be tracked down so that basically you can pop this in as a plugin or VST, and you don't need anything else. Also, these are both plugins and VSTs, so they're treated like that. You pop them in the front, and they drive other VSTs and stuff like that. So overall, not bad. I do like the Instacord. I do play with it a lot because it basically locks me into being able to perfectly play the chord. And it's not dead set into the chord that you're playing, like say, like some other things that sit there and you play one chord, I mean one note, the rest of the chord gets played all the time, and you vary it with some randomness, like what the big wood thing is. This one you choose exactly what chords you're playing. And like I said, the only thing that is throws me off is the fact that I can't play outside the chord, which could be a good thing if I needed to only focus on chords and I wanted to play the chord with. Also, basically, I could probably put this in as one of my uh, guitar synths. Let me try that real quick. Give me a second. All right. Oh, there it goes. Let me go scroll all the way down. Let me pop in guitar. Let it take forever to load up. Okay. So now I should have the guitar. sounds a bit weird. Probably because I have no distortion or anything going into it. My reverb back on. Alright, I digress. Basically, a friend of mine has once said that if you let me play music over a bit of time with the playlist, sooner or later you're gonna be listening to metal and whatnot, and yeah, I tend to uh, migrate to the more aggressive sounds after a while. Anyway, I just wanted to show off Instacord and InstaScale. Um, Pretty cool little utilities. If you're into that, of course, if you're already know the chords, know the scales, you can skip this stuff, save yourself 20, 40 bucks, whatever. But hope you liked the video, and I will see you in the next one.